Hello, boys. I'm here at Still Academy. Miss Malden. Last day, Wednesday, May 13th, and is our last day to go over our story and to look at our vocab words and to read our sight word book for this week. Because next week we'll come up with a new sight word book. Okay, and it had two sight words this next week. Okay, so May 13th, Wednesday. Okay, we're going to go over our vocab words, okay? Structure. You could say, we like to build structures with Legos. Structure is something that has been built, such as a house or a bridge. Structure. Resourceful. Persons good at solving problems. Say, you are very resourceful in solving that problem on how to get your code on. Resourceful. Inspire. To encourage someone to do something. Inspire. You inspire me to write my name. You inspire me to learn how to ride my bike. Inspire. Waste. You use it carelessly. Waste. Like, you wasted all that food on your plate, or you wasted all that juice in your cup. Waste. Recycle. Process of old items such as glass and plastic so that they can be used to make new things. Recycle. Say, my family recycles cans. Or my family recycles newspaper. Recycle. Display. Exhibit something in a place where it can be seen easily. Display. Say, I love how you displayed your Lego castle. Display. I love how you displayed your artwork on the refrigerator. Display. Okay. Now we're going to do our story retell. Remember, it's about a bottle village, and an old lady made a bottle village out of glass bottles and different things from the dump. That's crazy, huh? That's awesome. She was very resourceful when she went to the dump with all those items, huh? Okay. So, first card. What did Grandma Pearsbury collect? You can pause it to talk to your mom about about the questions, and then you can turn it back on, and I will kind of discuss what the answers were, okay, to retell it. And then, why did she want to build a building? And what did she decide to make her building out of? Okay, you could pause it now. So, what did Grandma Pearsbury collect? She collected bottles, and it also said she collected pencils, right? Or, well, I guess she collected pencils. Okay, so she collected pencils. And why did she want to build something? Remember, in the story, she wanted to build it to display all of her pencils that she had, like thousands and thousands of pencils. And then what did she decide to make her building out of? Glass bottles. Remember, she went to the dump and she collected all these glass bottles so that she could build a village. Or basically, it was a building that turned out to be a village. Okay. Okay. What did Grandma Pearsbury find at the dump? What are some of the things that she found at the dump? We can pause it now. Okay. So she found, remember, she said she found buttons and broken dishes and dolls, because she collected the dolls from the dump. And let's see here. There were a lot of things that she collected, but she collected most of the bottles. And then how did she reuse these things? Remember, it said in that sidewalk on the next card where she built a path, and she used like broken dishes, and she used buttons, and she used different items to make it colorful on her path. And then she used the bottles. She did use the bottles to make a building. Okay, number 3. How did Grandma Paisley end up making a whole village? And what kinds of things did she use to make paths? Okay, you can pause it now. Okay, so how did Grandma Paisley end up making a whole village? Well, she made different buildings. Remember, she made one for her dolls. She made one for her pencils. She made one for, there were some other things that she had made it. She made it for her, let's see here, a seashell house, a wishing well, a bird bath. She made a ton of different structures and buildings, huh? And then it said, what kinds of things did she use to make that path out of? Remember, we talked about what she made that path out of. Broken dishes. She said she used buttons, bottle caps, and all kinds of shiny things to make that so shiny and so bright, right? All right. And another thing it said about this story is that it is a true story. So these photos on this card are very realistic. This is the real lady that did it. These are a lot of different things that she had made in her lifetime. Okay, so it says, why did people come to see Bottle Village? Why did they come to see it? Okay, and then the next question was, what was special about Grandma Paisley? Okay, so you could pause it. And then, then it says, people came to Bottle Village because they were so, the word had spread about all of her creations. And I think people just wanted to see all the structures for themselves. They wanted to see what this lady had really built out of recycled stuff at the dump. We don't ever think about stuff like that, huh? And then they said that visitors were so interested in her life of this unusual woman. But the reason that this lady was special was because she made art out of stuff that was at the dump. She found things that people didn't want anymore, and she used them to make a house or a bird bath or just different things so she could place her stuff in the to collect stuff. But then it said that people she couldn't draw a card, or she couldn't draw a picture to make it look like what it needed to be. But one guess, but what she did was a different type. It was art, but it was a different type of art. It wasn't drawing. It was a different type of art. Right. Okay. I think that was a really cool story. And I wonder what that means. I might have to look up on Google and see where that Bottle Village is, because I'd like to know where that is. That would be kind of fun to see, I think. Okay, the last thing for today is our sight word story, our sight word book. This is the last day for this book. Next week, you will have a different book. Let me see what it's called. I think it's called Dinosaurs, and it has 2 sight words on it. Okay, there will be 2 sight words with that book that you'll need to add to your sight word stack, okay? Okay, last day. Okay, remember, use your pointer finger to follow along. The title is Seeds. The sight word is they. I will read it, and then you will read it. They will be planted. They will be planted. They will need water. They will need water. Guess you guys are probably pros at this by now, huh? They will need sun. They will need sun. They will sprout. They will sprout. They will grow. They will grow. They will be picked. They will be picked. They will be eaten. Yum. they will be eaten. Yum. All right. Okay, so that is the last day. So tomorrow, make sure that you read the story if you would like to watch this video again, or any of the other ones where we've read that and you want to read it with me first. That would be awesome. I don't mind about that. Or you don't even have to do that if you just want to have your mom or your dad read it with you, or your brothers or sister, or somebody who can read with you. Okay, either way. So you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.